Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? I'm fine here. Look at this. Ready? See it? All the way into here. We are just destined to never ever put this hood on this tractor. Oh my gosh, if it's not one thing, it's 10, they come by tens. So, little story, I was out the other day just running the cultivator around trying to you know, stir up the weeds. And I looked out, I see oil dripping. I'm like, what the heck now? Well, this stupid oil line, which I know you guys were commenting, oh, I don't like that, it's not good. I agreed. Got a little hole in her. And it was just spewing out there. So all the pressure was dumping her. So we need to replace this line. And I'll tell you what, this line is absolutely buried. Not a good deal, Ford. I didn't think I really got too much. I don't know if I can even show you. Hang on a second. Gotta get this out of here. I think to do this properly. Yes, I know that was metal and there's a battery there, so we'll just leave that. Maybe. No, I don't like that. I know to do this properly, we should probably take the coil off its mount here, and this line goes right down into the back here, and I have no clue how they're expecting you to get this thing. Let's see here. It is down behind this bolt. You might actually have to take that bolt out too. It might help you get in there. That's the line buried in there. So I'd like to replace the whole thing. Well, here it looks like they used a little union coupler thing to this, so I guess this one rotted out at one time. But I did get a whole roll of stuff here. Hard to find, but our guys in town had it, surprisingly. And this is 1/8 inch line. Look how small that is. Super tiny. So, I think to do this properly, to put a whole new line on, I'm gonna have to take off the coil out of the way, and maybe that one bolt there out of the way too, and then I should be able to get in there, hopefully. Like I say, my gosh, if it's not one thing, it's 10. And that dropped the oil to just above a half there now. So, holy smokes, eh? Anyways, we got more fun to do here. I guess we'll get some tools and holy smokes, see if we can get this fitting off of here. And if it's going to be a real nightmare, maybe I'll just re-tap into this. I've got, of course, this new line and some new furls kind of thing that go on there, and then you put the cap on first. You put this piece on first, and then a little furl on the line, and then you tighten that down onto the other little guy there, and it's supposed to crush that thing together and keep it from leaking. So yeah, I'm just destined not to put this hood back on, apparently, because now I need to replace the switch here too that I just put in. It was the original one, because that's it was the thing that was sparking for some reason. Don't know why. It was sparking in there, so we gotta change that too, but I don't have one. Man, I even got oil up here. Holy smokes. It was spewing pretty good out of here, so of course in the garden I see this happening. I'm like, what the heck, there's oil leaking. So I see this like spewing. I'm like, holy cow. So I'm driving the thing here with like a finger over top of it, trying to keep it from not spewing. So that was entertainment, I guess we'll say. But anyways, gonna have to get some tools tools, and hopefully we can get this, should be able to get this coil off fairly easy again. And holy smokes, good to go, hopefully. Oh my goodness. I want to just get this thing done, you know. But then I got to start working back here too. I haven't really done much back here, rim-wise, and the tires are pretty good on this thing, really. I'm not really too concerned about that, but I know there's still some fluid and calcium or whatever in there. I don't really know what it is. But I'm not worried about that part yet. I'm still trying to work up here. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. But anyways, let's get some tools. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Man, I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, seriously, do I need to take off the hydraulic pump just to get in to change the line? Oh man, because it's mounted here, and it's mounted down here, and 2 bolts on the front. And I think that whole thing would come off, but I really didn't think I wanted to be messing with that. Now, that'll stay there, okay. So we're gonna need a 1/2 inch. It's just really getting to me, this thing now, because I'm having to redo things that I've done already. Like we've already been in here and had this coil off a few times. Oh, that's not gonna work. I've had the coil off a few times here, and it's running fine now, but it's like, well, really, now I gotta take the coil off again? It's little things, you know, like, it's like, holy smokes. I honestly just want to get this thing done. We've done enough messing with it, I think. Hopefully, I don't have a problem just taking this one bolt out of here. But getting this coil out of here, that'll definitely help with space. I don't really want to have to unhook anything. I think we can just put him out of the way there. And I'm gonna have some cables here I gotta kind of watch a little bit. It's hanging off the bigger one, or not these light ones, so that's good. Yep, that's I'm gonna have to get in front of here for a second. Oh, what on earth is that? I got like a hole in the block. What is that? That's kind of weird. Oh, thank goodness it doesn't go anywhere. There's like a little hole right here. I'm like, what the heck is that for? One of these sides. The actual, I think it's actually down here. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just get you down a little bit here. Right down in here is where the oil pump hooks onto, and it's, of course, been painted and the thing's full of dirt. Yeah, it's like right full of dirt. But anyways, I'm not taking that off today. I still want to do that pump, but it mounts in here, and I think the suction thing kind of goes down and in and around there. So, boy, I think if I can get this one bolt maybe out, it might help us a little bit. That's a little bit bigger, might be 9/16s there. Is that what we are? Apparently. If you just get the one bolt out, I'd really not like to have to take the whole pump off. Oh, that's even gonna be too tight. Wreck the light I'm gonna do it anyways, I guess. Okay, hopefully this doesn't muck anything up. tractor itself, though, it's actually been running really good. Other than it does have a little hammering noise, and I hope that's not the main bearings doing that when I start it. Uh-oh. So yeah, it's got a little bit of a hammer noise. I'm like, just until the oil pressure comes up, and then it seems fine. So I'm not super crazy on that. That's just a normal looking bolt. And holy smokes, how are you supposed to get in there still? Well, I'm gonna have, that doesn't even look like it's got any, I might just have to splice into that thing. Let me grab some brake cleaner here. Wow, this doesn't look like fun at all. I don't know how. I don't actually know what size that thing is. Let's see if I can get some cleaner and then I'll plug up this thing here. That is really small too. What a spot, eh? I don't know. I'm not liking that. That's pretty tight in there. I don't know if I can get in there with a pair of needle nose. I don't actually have a wrench that small here. I've got my little adjustable here, but I don't think I can even get a bite on it with this. Holy smokes. Because of the shape of the pump here. Well, let me grab some needle nose. I doubt I'll turn it with that either. Well, we'll try it with some needle nose here. I doubt it though. Holy smokes, I don't think so. Well, I got a smaller pair too. Can't even get in behind it. Oh, up, turned it. We turned it. So what we need here is like a tiny little extension or something. And that's gonna suck. Trying to get this back in, I think, too. I just can't get the right position either here. Well, really don't want to take this pump off just to get into there, because that's just silly, that is. Wow, there's a lot of parts that would have to come off. Oh, I just can't get the right position here. Wow. I know we turned it, but we got a lot more turning to do. Well, always got to be a challenge, eh? Oh boy. You could just leave it alone. I'd rather replace this though if I could. But this is gonna be a nightmare getting this right out, I think, too. Oh, geez. Well, we got her loose now. I guess we got to keep working at it here. Tight little spot, isn't it? Oh, now it doesn't want to move at all. Oh boy. Well, I think to do this properly, we're going to have to pull this pump off. Well, I guess that's doable too here. Whoa, wrong way, bud. I have to pull the cable off here for the proof meter. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make gaskets and everything for this because it's gonna rip these gaskets off, no doubt. Let's get this guy maybe back in here. So I got 3 spots I think it mounts down to here. It's gonna be a little more work than I was kind of planning on tonight, but might have to do it in a multi-part. I just don't want to bugger up that fitting too much because I really need to reuse it again. I don't have new fittings. Okay. So this coil, we're going to have to figure out something else here for it to go somewhere else. I don't know where, but it's not exactly out of the way, but oh boy, even that's going to be challenging. Oh, and that's bigger than a 9/16 in there. This one's a 9 here. I don't really want to separate them out there. I think I'm better take it all off as one chunk. I don't know when this pump was off last, but sure it's been a wee while. Tight. Kind of surprised. Oh, I didn't turn lights back on here. Whoopsie. And a lock washer on it too. That's good. So we got that bolt here, and then there's a bolt or a nut here. And the nut back in here. Oh, come on. Yep, it's half painted. I just gave her a quick paint, probably to sell it. It's even got dirt encapsulated in the top there still in the paint, so that's great. And so those ones are free. These ones here need to come off. Oh, nothing's tight. Wow. It's probably original factory. Now, I don't know how this is going to come off nice or not. I have some concerns of the studs. Gosh, I really don't want to have to drain the fluid out because of the studs that go down here. This might be not come out of here too nice. It Should have just been bolted through with bolts and then it would have come out a lot easier maybe. We'll see what happens here. This being cast iron, oh, it's loose there, that's good. Okay. This being cast iron, you don't want to hit her too hard. We don't have to hit it, I think it's loose here. Oh, is that ever gummed up this one? Wow. Alrighty. It's making noises. It's got fluid in it. Yes, it does have fluid in it. I wonder if I should get a pan just in case. Alright. We have a pan underneath. And that's good because there's a bit of fluid there. Ooh, that's heavy. Surprisingly heavy. And here's how it drives off the gears there. Some O-rings in there too, so that's good. We didn't bugger them up. There's even some leftover leaves here. From eons ago, I'm sure. So that's kind of cool, seeing all this part. It's definitely primed right up to the top, so that's good. It's never had a problem lifting, so. Well, that gets us in there a lot nicer. And that wasn't too bad. Let's put this guy back down here to the way, maybe. Okay, now it's kind of hanging off those wires. I don't really like that. I'll see if it'll sit like that. All right, now we can see here. It's pretty knurled up there too. I don't know. Someone was mean to this at one time or what have you. But now we can at least get it off. Might have to go and get a new fitting, or I could potentially grind down the this old one so I'll get flat spots on it again. It kind of looks like it's been abused. It doesn't have nice square things on it anymore. There we go. There she's off. Oh, that's a flared fitting in there. Oh, fun. Even more fun. Ooh, do I have I think I've got a one for this. I don't know if you can see the little flared fitting in there. Well, that's even more fun then. Alright. Okay, well, we'll zoom you back out here. Whoa, wrong way, but again. Just in front of the camera, not behind it right now. So, and I don't know if you can see up under the dash here. We got to take this thing out of here. Those guys will be closed now there, so I won't be able to get over there now to get a fitting, but I'll have to look at my kit, see if I can do these little small ones. Alright, yeah, this has got the little furl on it here. That's the little guy there, so that pushes against that, and then alright, well, let's go look at my flaring kit and see if I can do something that small. It's pretty small. I got the new copper line here for it, right? So that's it there. Nice new copper stuff. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, let's see here. This is my little flaring kit. What does it say on here? Ooh. I don't think I got small enough one. 3/16 I think is the smallest one on this. Not 1/8 stuff. This oh, I didn't bring it around. Yeah, that's gonna be too big. 3/16 is too big. Ooh, boy. Well, I'm gonna have to figure something else out, I guess. Pretty much need a flare there, unless I change that other little fitting that's on the tractor too. I really don't want to do that. Boy, that's pretty darn small too. Okay, don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, I don't even know if I've got the right ends, because this one's a little different. This one has like a little collar thing there for the little fitting here to go up and tighten on, right? Like that, where I've got these little guys. She gave me over there, which are, see if I can hold it up for you here. It's like a little, put it on the thing here. It's a little thing that I guess it's supposed to crush down on there, right? When you tighten that down, it crushes that against the inside. But I don't know if that's going to work. We'll say with this little guy, I'm going to lose him. So let's put this on first. And this little furl. Now this isn't really meant to hold back a lot, but when you tighten that down, it should crush that back in there once it gets some tightness on the thing, right? But I don't know. Might have to pop over again to those guys tomorrow, and I'll maybe take this little fit in here too. I kind of had to cut it off. It must have been squashed on, but this won't fit on the new line here. This guy, because I think it's already been crushed down on this plastic one. It's probably meant for plastic. So I know this might work. This might work on the other one, like with the other furl here. But it doesn't matter anyways, because I don't have a 1/8 flare tool. Just looking at them here on Amazon. Let's see here. Where were we? Oh, Home Depot might have. One-eighth. Holy smokes! Was back out of there. I don't need something like that. There's an Amazon one here. I might see what these guys have over there first. I'll give them a shot, right? So that one does here does 1/8 to 3/4, $43 still. It's a pretty good little kit. Looks like the 1/8 right there, little wee guy in the middle. Okay, well, I'll give them guys a shot. I guess that's about as far as I can go today now, because I don't really have the right bits and pieces. That's okay. We don't know if these ones might work, but I'll maybe pop this over to them tomorrow and see what he thinks. See if he's got a flaring kit for that or not. Darn it, I wanted to get that back together today. Well, I was just hanging up our light cord for in there, and I just happened to see my old crank we made here for cranking over the, I think it was a 2N. I want to just head up there to the hill there and see if the old Massey 35, the old mayor's tractor, will just crank over if it's seized right up now. I'm willing to bet it's seized right up, but let's head her up there and have a look. Well, sat here for quite a while. Be surprised if it's still turning over. Should be able to find the lock-in spot here. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, it's still turned. Yeah, that's alright. Good old Massey. There we go. Still cranking over. I can hardly believe that, but anyways. There we go. Well, I guess until we can get that line figured out, we better tidy this up a little bit. And stay there for a minute. We'll just put this pump back together and so it doesn't get any dirt and crap in there. Now there's a gasket, I think. Supposed to be one on here, but I don't even see any gasket there. It's on the other side here maybe. But these down here are O-rings, so that's kind of cool. You don't have to mess around with gaskets then. Yeah, there's O-rings on it, so they're kind of flat, but what I might do when I put her back together is I might oh crap. Oh crap. I might get some different O-rings and put in there. Oh man, I don't like it pulling on that. Why did that come out of there? What the heck happened there? Oh, you dirty rat. Meshing really nice there. Should just take this coil right off, but I don't want to. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, you don't want to start this up right now. That would make an awful noise, I think. All right, well, I guess for now, that's as far as I can go. So we get this other part figured out. Shouldn't be too bad. I'll see if he's got a fitting and a flare kit. And I might not get back to this right away because if I have to order a flare kit in from Amazon there, it's going to be a wee while. Other than that, I think we're good. I think we're good. Now, interestingly enough here, I know we were having problems with the steering on this too. We were going to move one of these arms just to straighten it out again, but I honestly don't think you can. I think there's a key down here. I haven't pulled that apart yet, of course, but another day. Another day. I'll take this over, see what he says, see what he can get me. If he's got a flare kit, he might have that there. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I think this little fitting here is probably just because it's plastic. It's a little bit different kind of a fitting. But, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. I'll let you know if I get parts here. I might have to order that flare kit in if he doesn't have it.